just moments away from Progress Chapter 184, Camden Lock Up, coming to you live once again from the illustrious Electric Ballroom in Camden, in London. Hell of a card in store.
Hell of a card. But you know what, Carl? We've got more in store. It's part of a double header with Josh Barnett's Bloodsport, absolute legend in the business. But first time it's coming to London as well, so it's two incredible shows on one incredible Sunday.
Absolutely. Speaking of incredible things, Anthony, have you heard the official theme song of Chapter 184? It is Sabretooth by the Family Rain.
Indeed.
New album and a new tour coming our way next year as well.
Fantastic. And you know what? We love a good bop.
We do love a good bop.
So, hell of a card we have in store, Carl. Once again, 3 titles are on the line, as well as someone's progress career as Kanji versus Nina Samuels. One of them is going to be leaving Progress forever.
I don't know how we're going to cope. But it's going to happen. We'll have to see. But
indeed.
Let's dive into it, shall we?
Let's.
Because we have the new, maybe improved, I don't know, a very different look for Cara Noir. Obviously, we saw after his losing streak, after Dereiss picked up the title, he came out and attacked him after the show, choking him out on the ramp. This is a very, very different...
That's the thing, not just a different look, it's whole different edge to him.
Yeah, we've got no idea what this guy has got in store. You know, we're used to a certain Cara Noir that we see, and this scares me.
Well, that's the thing. Like, what do we expect? And you know what? I believe, is it Alexander's debut? Is this his debut for Progress?
Alexander Lockhart. We've never seen Progress ring before.
Alexander Lockhart debut for Progress, and he's going up against Cara Noir. And at a time when you think maybe he could have done his research on Cara.
Yeah.
But we, as you rightly said, we don't know what to expect from Cara anyway. So
how do you plan for the unknown?
Unpredictable factor. Yeah. It could potentially be a bit of an issue for Alexander. I mean, I don't know what your prediction is for it. I really don't.
Well, it's a tough one as well, isn't it? Because typically, as we've just seen, Cara Noir has been in its head. He's been on a losing streak. He's lost the last 4 or 5 matches now that he's had. So going into this, you would have thought that Lockhart would have been somewhat quietly confident, thinking, you know what, I can strike, while he's down here. But as we say, we've seen how brutal and vicious he was with Dereiss after that match.
That's the thing, and you got to wonder, like, I suppose, not just taking the win, but will he take the loss well if he loses? Well, that's the thing.
That's it. Like, you can't just, it's easy to assume, isn't it? He's got this new attitude. It's going to be a new kind of run of form for him. But imagine, can he get even darker if it doesn't go his way? It's a scary thought.
Yeah, but it does make it a match to watch, though. Like, it's definitely unpredictable in a lot of ways.
We have no idea what's in store, and it's going to make it hard to predict. But obviously, we are going to give our thoughts on
the game we play.
The game we play. What we do on this pre-show. There's just something so terrifying about this new Cara Noir. So I don't want to go against him. If I see him in a Progress show in the future, I don't fancy getting choked out like that. So
I like
for that reason,
you're keeping yourself safe.
Yes,
because Manchester's coming.
Well, that's it. So Alexander, all the best. But yeah, I'm going with Cara Noir in this one.
Okay. Well, I can hide behind you. So I'm gonna go with Alexander just to be contrarian.
Oh, okay.
He's debuting. He wants to make a mark, and what a better way to make a mark than having a win against Cara, who's a legend in Progress.
Would be a hell of a mark. And I'll tell you what, if he does manage to pick up the win, and if anything, if Cara, this new one, is anything like his old one, maybe he's going to leave a mark on the fucking mattress with his skull if he suffers another loss. So, yeah.
Nice.
Rooting for you, though, Guy. Yeah. So, we'll move swiftly on, shall we? Because, you know what, before we even say a thing, right, just watch this.
Have to find my brothers, have to find my sisters, go down by the river.
2024. I was 28 years old. A lot happened that year. Deadpool and Wolverine teamed up. Oasis got back together. And who can forget Brat Summer? And I joined my Uncle Gene to defeat Sunshine Machine at Chapter 172. Later, my mum, Session Moth, joined, and we collectively formed Moth Dog, the first family of Progress. We quickly became a formidable force in Progress, and in a way, it really was the wonder years for us. But despite my best efforts, I never really seemed to win the affection of my mum and uncle. At Chapter 178, I guess I made one too many mistakes. That's when Uncle Gene saw it fit to punish me with a kendo stick. That's also when I decided enough was enough.
That might be the biggest mistake of Gene Money's life. Martina on the back of Cruz. Money is scarpering, he's heading for the hills here. And Martina giving Cruz an earful.
Oh my gosh!
Cruz a pile driver to Martina.
Will Cruz has broken free of the first family and is standing on his own.
I went into Super Strong Style 16 looking for new purpose. And maybe it didn't work out like I'd planned. But still, it wasn't all bad. Things were looking up. I had the support of the fans and a shot at the Atlas Championship, which my Uncle Gene stole from under me. Now it's come to this. One-on-one with my Uncle Gene for the Atlas Championship. Maybe there was a message in it all. The future is calling me, and no matter what, there is no turning back now.
Wanna be part of it. Wanna be part of it.
Hell of a match, hell of a rivalry, hell of a feud.
Indeed,
we have in
indeed.
store, obviously, the
I like that
family.
we have videos now. It's cool.
It's cool.
Feel all professional.
Great job, Progress team. Once again, I take no credit for this. But yeah, this has been a rivalry that's been brewing for the longest time. Obviously, Gene Money now our new champion as well. So it's an interesting one because, you know, we said before the last show, are these two going to be able to put their differences aside, and, you know, how's that all going to turn out? And, you know, Gene being Gene manages to get the job done regardless, doesn't he? So Will Cruz,
that's the thing. That is the thing with
you
Gene.
know, he must be absolutely seething at the fact that, you know, he didn't come away with that belt, and now it's his opportunity to do so one-on-one this time as well.
That's the thing. But I mean, neither of them are small dudes. But Will is a fucking tank, right?
Will is a tank.
So, like, I mean, I wouldn't fancy going up against them.
No.
And you know, prediction wise, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well,
Gene's been in the business a long time. Don't be wrong, but
I guess one of my questions is, once again, what role is Session Moth going to play in this? Because obviously we know, you know, Will Cruz's mum and all that. You know, will she show loyalty to her son, or, you know?
I actually don't know what would be worse.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It is a tough one.
I've got to go with Will.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I mean, I am not going to be contrarian. You know, I know it's your shtick. Like, and you may think the Atlas title, you know, is it going to play hot potato here? Obviously, he went from, you know, Mike D's now lost it. But
the thing is, we've been playing this prediction game for a long time, Carl, and you and I both know that, you know, you can never be safe in your assumption of going, you know what, Gene's got the belt and he hasn't had it long enough, so let's go, Gene. You know what I mean? It's unpredictable in its nature. That's what it's about.
So, well, from Tisha to Mike D to Gene to Will is not, you know what I mean? Like, hot potato. Like, but that's the thing with the Atlas division, is you've got big meaty men slapping meat, and when big meaty men slap meat, sometimes big meaty men go down.
True.
So, bigger they are, harder they fall, as they say. And we could be seeing one of the biggest falls from grace here for Mr. Gene Money.
Who's Grace?
Probably another extended member of the family. I don't know, long lost cousin.
I don't know. So you're being contrarian because my money's on Will here.
No, I'm gonna stick with you. Yeah,
You were going Will.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Sorry,
with
Gene.
Will. Yeah, it's just no hard feelings. Like, as we say, part of me would typically go, "Oh, they've not had the belt for long. I'm sure they won't lose it that quick." But in this division,
Yeah. And you know what? If you retain, then you're more than welcome to tell us we were fucking wrong.
yeah, absolutely. And obviously, if you watch this on Demand Progress Plus, you watch this on Hooked on Wrestling, let us know in the comments. You watch this on YouTube, let us know in the comments as well. Are we wrong? Do you think Gene is going to retain let us know. Or is it Will Cruz's time to get revenge?
It's time to cruise, mate.
Cruise control. If that's not a shirt.
Yes.
If that's not a shirt.
Right there.
Merch. So, yeah. Okay, this next one is another fascinating one. Obviously, we have got Owada-san in progress again for his second match. Obviously, the last time out, he came up short to Charlie Sterling. But let's be honest, Charlie Sterling is on a fucking tear.
He's battering people at the minute.
He's just chinning everyone. New attitude, new set of wins.
Yeah.
You know, he's
pound
flying.
for pound.
Absolutely.
See what I did there?
Got it. But on across the ring from him, Ricky Knight Jr. He's fresh off a win over Cara Noir. The straw that broke the camel's back, apparently, because after that one, we've got this new Cara Noir. But it's fascinating. He's just been over in Pro Wrestling Noah as well in the N1. Obviously, Owada-san from Noah, so it's like interesting that they've kind of like passing ships in the night almost to a degree. But here they are now, set for one-on-one competition in progress. Yeah.
This is a difficult one for me because I don't know Owada-san as well. You know what I mean? It's easy to go Ricky's from a dynasty. You know what I mean? So my gut is to go with Ricky Knight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Are we just leaning on our Saraya allegiance a little
Maybe.
bit?
Maybe. And I might just put a biased prediction in and go, yeah.
Gotta do it, haven't you? Gotta do it.
But Owada-san, it's not to say he's not a fantastic wrestler. Sadly, I don't know his career well enough, so that sort of skews my prediction. And as you say, the blatant bias because we've interviewed Saraya.
Well, that's
plug. Shameless plug.
It is shameless plug. Check that out everywhere now. The wonderful Saraya. But look, the Knight family are tough as old boots, aren't they? They've been through everything. They keep on swinging. And he's from that family, as you say. It's a wrestling dynasty, so it's hard to kind of go against Ricky. What I will say about Owada-san, obviously he's just come over here to the UK. I think he's recently had a little jaunt to Germany as well. He's getting more used to kind of the European competition. So obviously, iron sharpening iron, isn't it? And he's getting used to these styles. Can he? Is that going to have helped him since we last saw him in progress?
Be interested to see the difference, to be fair.
Indeed. Yeah. We're going to see whether I'm expecting him to have, evolved a little bit more and be even more of a threat this time round. But yeah, gotta go with our girl, haven't we? Gotta go with the Knights. Go with the Knights.
You're predicting Saraya?
Saraya by knockout. No. We are gonna go both of us with Ricky Knight Jr.
Yeah,
by the sound
100%
of it.
Ricky Knight, yeah.
And you can say what you want about Cara Noir. Obviously, he was on a losing streak, but he's still Cara fucking Noir. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
Ricky Knight.
Well, again, the point I made for Alexander is the same, isn't it? Like a win over Cara. Given that Cara is a legend in progress and hell of a wrestler, a win over Cara is not to be overlooked.
Absolutely.
So, as you say, he's already made his point with that victory. So,
well, that's it. And obviously, fresh off his tour in Noah, obviously representing progress as part of the M1 tournament, had a great show in there. So, yeah, I don't know, momentum's on his side, and I think we could see big things from Ricky Knight Jr. for the rest of this year and into next.
Yeah. Who's momentum? Sorry,
probably one of the extended family's cousins as well. My name's Momentum. Anyway, moving on to our pal Simon Miller.
Yeah, big fan of Simon.
Big fan of Simon.
I was a fan of him when he was YouTubing.
Yeah, he still is YouTubing.
When it was like his main thing. I would actually say when he's YouTuber turned wrestler, he's wrestler more than YouTuber now, personally. But
to be fair, we see this a lot, don't we? We see which is the best like celebrity to turn pro wrestler, whatever. You talk about in the YouTuber game, you know what I mean? Simon Miller, man, he's up there. He is up there. One of the best YouTubers turned wrestlers.
Yeah, but he's having a bit of a shocker lately, isn't he? Like, well, he expressed it himself in a recent promo. If you haven't seen it, it's over on Progress's Instagram. And he expressed his frustrations with the situations he's being put in, I guess. And it's hard not to agree with him. And this is a man who, even when we interviewed him, he always looks at the positives. He's a positive guy. So to get him to the point that he's
never forget it. Wake up terrified. It's how he lives every day. Yeah. He wants to put himself in them situations because only then can you get the greatest rewards.
But to see him at a point of almost, I don't want to say pissed off because I'm not sure he has that level. He's a chill dude. But like to see him in that promo and have him at a point that he's almost like pissed off with the situation, and this is obviously largely down to like the multi-man after multi-man after multi-man. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, I think we know he's competing. We haven't actually got confirmation. Well, we basically, I think he's just ready to kick someone.
Yeah.
So it'd be an interesting one. And there's people he's gunning for.
Mm.
You know?
Yes, yeah.
But there are people who want a piece of Simon as well.
Well, there is, and I mean, one guy in question is this man.
I have been waiting for far too long for an opportunity. Well, I am sick of it. I am sick of being always the bridesmaid and never the bride. Well, not anymore! Because I've got my veil on, my flowers are in my hand, and I am ready for Daddy to walk me down the aisle, because today is my special day, tomorrow is my special day, the day after, and the day after that. Because from here on out, I will prove to everyone why Team Modern Classic Josh Hawley not only belongs in progress, but I belong there more than someone like you, Simon Miller.
Josh Holly is wanting to make a name for himself in progress, but I gotta ask you, you know, Simon's not commented on this. He's not even acknowledged any of this. You know, we've had Josh obviously calling him out pretty much. So is he looking past Josh? Like, is that
think
wise?
at this point, I don't think it's wise. I think he might be overlooking at this point. I think he's busy with your Crowleys as well, or even your you know, he wants the Proteus back.
He wants it back.
So
man.
he's looking at that scene, isn't he?
And you can get where he's coming from, as he said all
And
along.
he got kicked in the head by Bullet. So you got to imagine there's a bit of a grudge there.
It is literally like taking a bullet, you know. But
the chin.
Yeah, but like literally, he has. Like, even when he lost the belt and even when he's tried to get the belt back, it's never really been his fault. So you can see why he's so frustrated with multi-man matches and he wants that singles match. I love the way you described his kind of candor before. Like, he's not angry, he's just disappointed, right? And like, it's basically Simon to a T, isn't it? But you can tell, even though he's not the kind of guy to just absolutely lose his shit, you can tell he wants his Proteus, he wants the baby back.
Yeah.
And he wants to prove, get his wins back up in a way that he can control.
Yeah. And that's the thing. But I think that frustration comes out in the ring. And I think you'll see a bit of aggression from him today.
Yeah. Well, whoever it is, whether it is Josh, whether it is someone else, I'm sure Simon has got a point to prove. And it's hard to predict, but you don't know who his opponent. But
well, you know what? Even easier. I'm going to go with Simon.
Giving it up. We will move on, shall we, to fresh competitor for Rhio, because Lucy Sky is making her Progress debut. Now, Lucy is someone who has been absolutely killing it all over the UK scene. She is just absolutely bodying people left, right, and centre.
Not just bodying people, mate. And I know we're talking about her opponent, Rhio, who's also tough as nails, so I'm not like ignoring that. But she's fucking hardcore.
She is
hardcore.
She is.
Like, literally, deathmatch level hardcore.
That's it. And do you know what else? She shouted at Holly Barlow. And it's something you don't do. Right? Just something you don't do. How can you do that? You know? So for that reason, she's not in my good books, is all I'll say. But look, you pointed out Rhio is just an absolute, I haven't got the words. We saw in that match with Kanji, you know what I mean? She is just legit, right? She's one of, if not the best women wrestlers in the world, right? So, and you've got to love her as well, because she never takes the easy route. Like, here she is going, Lucy Sky, fucking bring it on. You know what I mean? It's not like she's actually, I've just fucking had a massive match with Kanji. Yeah. Maybe, I'll take...
No. Yeah, she's not having a break, is she?
No, she ain't shy, let's put it that way. But as you say...
Could that be her undoing, though? Because Lucy is not going to give her an easy match at all.
Well, that's it. Irresistible Force, Immovable Object comes to mind here. And not only because she was mean to Holly, but because we love Rhio as well. I can't see Rhio ever losing this title. She is just tough as nails, and she is setting out to do what she said she was going to do, which is bringing prestige back to that title.
Rio's got that fight in her, right? But I think the question for me is, what's it going to take to put Lucy Sky down for the 3? That's the point, isn't it? That's going to be the difficult bit. It's not about having the
resilience,
or the fortitude to do it.
Yeah.
But like Lucy's not going to go down easy. So
no, but I firmly believe Rio's got what it takes to put anyone down, and we will see. But I'm going Rhio for this one.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'm gonna have to go with loyalty and say it's Rhio because like, she's a fighting champ. I don't think she's done with this title. And so don't be wrong. Sometimes you don't have a say in it, but I'm gonna vote with hope. I'm gonna go with Rhio as well.
Look at it. This never happens.
I know.
It never happens. Normally the contrarian, but that just goes to show how undeniable Rhio is. Okay. Before we even begin to speculate over this one, just roll the footage.
Here, go for studio. Ready camera. Ready lights. You're on air.
Breaking news. Rumors are spreading across the internet that the long-running Nina Samuels show is facing cancellation, with many online using the hashtag #CancelNinaSamuels.
I'm sorry, you don't cancel a show this good.
There's no need to cancel the whole show, just recast the main character.
The Nina Samuels show can never be cancelled.
All you do is cut corners, cheat, cut corners, cheat.
Everyone's had enough of Nina, and everyone's had enough of tiny hat and massive head.
She hasn't got a big head, she's just got a tiny hat because she bought it from the kids section in Primark, okay?
Nina Samuels has proved time and time again that she is levels above the rest.
The rumours are true. The Nina Samuels show, the ratings are at an all-time low. Come September, I'm gonna make sure that it is the last Nina Samuels show.
Excuse me, the Progress fans need me. Progress needs more Nina. Not only does Kanji not appreciate everything that I've done for her, not only does she not appreciate that I made her, she has done nothing but hold me back, and I am going to end it. I am going to end her. Kanji has held me back for far too long. And now she will have to wait on the sidelines while she watches me rise to where I finally belong as your Progress Women's Champion.
You tried to take me out, but you failed, because I am still here, and I will forever be here! But now, it's my turn. I'm taking your title, dickhead.
Kanji, you are never, ever gonna get a chance at this title as long as I am champion.
After last night, we were never supposed to hear the name Rhio again. And the reason that didn't happen is because of Kanji.
There she is, in the stripes on it. Nina Samuels thought she was done with Kanji.
Purple driver!
She got all of it. All of it.
1, 2, 3. Rhio is going nowhere!
I may not get rid of Rhio, but I will get rid of Kanji.
I'll put my career on the line, but you best believe your career's going on the line too. Career versus career.
Challenge accepted. Kanji, I am going to end you. Can she do it? No, she absolutely cannot. After 28th of September, Progress once again goes back to the Nina Samuels show.
Nina, I've had enough of this bullcrap. Let's end this. ready.
I don't know how I'm going to feel.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine a progress without these two in it.
It's the thing. It's a little bittersweet, isn't it? Really, because even though Nina's not the most popular, and we've had that discussion with Kanji, it would it be the same? Would it be the same?
That's the saddest part of all, isn't it? You kind of almost you're like, progress. Why did you even make this a stipulation?
But I'm sure, going off our conversation with Kanji, I'm sure a lot of people will go, no, it won't be the same. It will be better. So maybe that's the point.
We've also spoke to Nina as well. We were there. We weren't allowed to be on camera with her because it's the Nina Samuel show.
Yeah, she had the screen. It was her screen.
Yes. So, that's just Nina for you though, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Of course.
I can kind of see, I can see why she's got so many enemies, At the same time, you can't argue with the career she's had in progress.
Yeah.
And the fact that obviously she's opportunistic, has won the belt, has been a champion.
I think that might be what frustrates a lot of people with her, though, is that she's actually a great wrestler.
Yeah.
But she's underhanded as well.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't have to be.
Well, that's it. But it gives them the extra momentum to want to shut her up as well, doesn't it? And I think as Kanji, quite openly said to us when we spoke to her, is that she feels the responsibility not just for her and her own career, but she's got the chance to cancel the Nina Samuels show, and she wants to do that for everyone involved.
But honestly, in terms of people who could,
yeah,
she can.
Yeah, she can.
You know what? Her whole style, she's a strong style wrestler, and it tells you everything really. But she's hard hitting, and it's going to be a very difficult one for Nina. And as much as I've just acknowledged Nina is a very good wrestler,
yeah,
even though she will take the shortcuts if they're offered, I don't know if she's got enough. What's the word? I don't know if she's tough enough. So I'm sorry to say it, but who are
you going with?
It's gonna have to be Kanji.
Okay. It's so impossible to choose. As I said, I don't want either of these to leave progress. I'm gonna have to. I'll be contrarian just because I'm gonna. You mentioned. I just think Nina will do whatever it takes to win.
It's a factor. It is.
And when the number one show is the Nina Samuels show, she'll do absolutely anything she can to stop that from getting cancelled.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to speculate. I was going to speculate if there was some sort of DQ thing going on here. Would that still count? But I'm not going to speculate because I don't want to even bring that into the we're going to have a good match.
Yeah,
and we're going to have a definitive result.
Oh, I don't know what it's going to be. Who do you guys want it to be? Do let us know. We come on to the final match of the night, and it is the Men's World Championship on the line. It is the new champion, man, Like Dereiss, and it is the one and only Charlie Sterling, who's on a hell of a win streak.
You've acknowledged Charlie is having a tear at the minute. He is having a winning streak, and you know what? He's bodying people as well. He's not being gentle about it. He's proving a point.
Oh yeah,
right. And any other day, my money probably would have been on Charlie, but Dereiss has put a lot of work into earning that title, and he is not ready to get. He's not going to give that up. So you know what I mean. I think when we spoke to Dereiss, again we keep doing this, we're just marking it all.
Which you can watch on our story, the progress series.
Dereiss, you referenced the fact that he's been considered a bit of a journeyman.
Yeah. Well, Leon Slater
said it himself. When we spoke to Leon Slater about
he's an early man of progress, and he's not anymore, is he? Right.
That's the thing, and I think he is obviously well aware of that early man sort of perspective, and going into this defense, which, correct me if I'm wrong, first defense. Yeah. So
well, best defense in progress.
No, that's the thing. I know he's been killing it internationally.
Yeah.
First defense in progress, and I can't see him giving anything other than 110% here.
Yeah.
I can't see him. I can't see it. I can't see it. This would have to be like passing out kind of deal. Do you know what I mean? I can't see him ever giving in.
Yeah. I mean, again, I don't want to speculate. I don't want to throw any curveballs out there, but you can't ignore what happened Chapter 183. Cara Noir is still lingering in the shadows. I know he's got his own competition to worry about, but you never know.
It's a solid point. He's obviously not done with
the thing with Dereiss as well is yeah, he may have had a rep as the nearly man, and that's behind him because he's won the big one.
Yeah.
He's never had a defence on home turf of that Progress title.
That's true.
The last thing he wants to do is have a rep as got it and lost it straight away.
Exactly. And I think that'll be a lot of drive for him, but you're right. You know, Cara's potentially a wild card there. But again, you know, all this talk around it, we aren't mentioning Sterling, who is a big dude who has equally a point to prove.
He certainly does. And he's been proving it.
He has.
And he's got a very fresh new attitude, and it's serving him well.
It really
so
is.
I don't know. Yeah, I worry for Dereiss. I think he's now more than ever, he's got to watch his back. Being the champion and going up against competition like this as well, it's scary times. But I'm gonna have to. I'll go with my heart here on this one, just because I don't want to see him lose it so soon. I'm gonna back Dereiss.
Okay.
I think he'll have a successful defense.
Okay, and I'll make a business of being contrarian to you, but I just don't think Dereiss is gonna. I could not see him giving in at all at any point. So I'm gonna have to go Dereiss as well.
Okay. Well, yeah, that is the card coming up.
That's the card.
Like in a matter of moments.
Indeed.
So yeah, once again, thanks for listening along, watching along with the pre-show, and let's see what
we're gonna go and grab ourselves a beer.
We are
watch the
indeed.
show.
Absolutely. So enjoy Camden Lock Up.